Hi there everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Kitacombe Gnome. So, I was listening to some amazing Elton John songs. Wait, did I get that? Yeah, I always get Elton John and Billy Joel confused. I mean, that might be offensive to some people, but for me, I just kind of learned them, like, Billy Joel being Elton John and Elton John being Billy Joel. But anyway, and I was listening to Rocket Man and I was thinking, this should be in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. And then people in the comments were agreeing with me, but they were saying that it should be in part 2. And I was like, well, part 2 already came out. And so that's what this video is about. This video is, I'm going to be talking about the possibilities that, like, pretty much the new Guardians of the Galaxy part 3 will be about. So this is just a spoiler warning. If you haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy part 1 or part 2, or, anyway, if you haven't seen the newest one, then don't watch this, okay? So, on to the video. So, as you all know, in part 2, Ego, Star-Lord's father, was defeated, and Ego, at one point, I believe, said, "Where are you going to go? Without me, you don't have anything." Or something like that. No, wait, never mind. It was, Yondu, or something like, because Chris Pratt's character, Star-Lord of Peter Quill, he had asked why he couldn't stay with his family that was still on Earth, and that bring up a really good point. I mean, what if that was what the next movie was about, like him returning to his family, but they don't recognize him and stuff. And what happens on Earth? Like, is this movie taking place in the same universe as, like, Hulk and Spider-Man and Tony Stark? So do they have superheroes in there? Do they have those superheroes? Or are the people in Earth going to be like, oh my gosh, whoa, because that big blob thing that Ego sent out to Earth in the second movie, that was like, everyone was freaking out, like they hadn't really seen that before. And so that was just kind of something that I realized when I was watching it. And I saw it in the theaters and I had to get up like once, so I might have missed a few parts. But from what I got, I don't think that I don't think that they have any superheroes there. Like, maybe they do, but I don't think that they're in the same universe. I mean, they're all in the Marvel universe, of course, but there's, like, if you're a diehard Marvel fan, then you'd know that there's, like, different universes in all of these. Like, pretty much. Sorry if I'm confusing anyone. Y'all can look it up. I'm pretty sure that there's, like, different things in different universes. I would look it up right now, but if I go to another page, then my camera will turn off, and I don't want that to happen. So, another thing that could happen is if he goes back to Earth to be with his relatives, or to visit them, then the Golden People, I don't know what they're called, they might chase him there, and they might have a war on Earth. And I'm really, really hoping that that isn't the last movie, although quite a few people are like, yeah, that is going to be the last movie. But, I mean, that's supposed to be kind of like a better ripoff of Star Wars. Like, I'm not saying that Star Wars was a ripoff of anything. I don't know if it was, like Star Trek or something. But, I just think that Guardians of the Galaxy is almost like Star Wars, but just better. Like, Marvel's version is really great. I absolutely love it. That, and it has, like, perfect humor from Chris Pratt, who is my spirit animal. I'm kidding. My celebrity crush. But, so yeah, that could be one possibility. Another one is that, as many of you know, Yondu was unfortunately killed. I was crying for so long. And then this one dude on his ship was like, oh, hey, I'm just gonna put on your weird thing now. Whistle. I couldn't really whistle on that. Well, that's really high on my volume mic. Mic. Anyway, and so he could, like, he could have some sort of conflict with Star-Lord or with, like, another group, and then they could go at war in space, not on Earth. And so that's another possibility. And comment down below, like, who you ship in that movie, because a lot of people ship Star-Lord and Gamora. I don't ship Gamora with anyone. I feel more like she's not straight, but she's not lesbian, and she's not bi. I just kind of feel like she doesn't really belong with anyone in there so far. Like, in the first movie, I was like, oh my gosh, she'd be so great with Drax. And then I was like, no, never mind. Never mind. And that was a bad call. Okay, so, back to the Marvel different universe things. Also, a spoilers coming up for Harley Quinn, the DC Universe Rebirth. So in here, then it has alternate dimensions. So one of the dimensions in here is where Harley Quinn kills Batman, and she becomes like the worst villain of them all, pretty much. And another one is where she doesn't kill Batman, and she becomes like a really great superhero, or anti-villain, or vigilante, or whatever you want to call it. But so that's kind of where I got the different universes for Marvel, but I don't know, you guys can definitely correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't read any Marvel comics, really. I think I've read, like, a few Wolverine, and, like, 10 Spider-Man, but, yeah. I mainly just read DC, because Harley Quinn is, like, amazing. Absolutely love her. And I just got off topic, so that was fun. Let's see, what would another scenario be? I was gonna think, like, what if Ego actually, like, came back alive somehow? Just throwing that out there. Because it's Marvel, and Marvel's done some pretty messed up things. Actually, no. Never mind, that wasn't Marvel. That was DC. Ugh. Honestly, some of their movies, they're just like, no, why did you do that? Actually, I think that Marvel has a few of those, too. I never really understood quite a few of the movies. Kind of confusing, but that's just me. So there's the war in space, war on Earth. Let's see, there was another one that I was thinking of. Wait for it. Sorry, my finger was like, wait for it. Okay, sorry, I'm making this awkward. I'm pretty sure that's all that I have in my mind right now. But for one of the songs that will most likely be in the new Guardians of the Galaxy, aka Part 3, which won't come out until probably next year, will definitely have to be Rocket Man by Elton John. Is that how you say his name? Yeah, Elton John. Because I feel like that would be a really great song for the ending if that is going to be the last movie. But in the last one, Part 2, then one of the last songs that they played, which wasn't in the credits, well, I mean, the one that was in the credits was Flashlight by Parliament, but the song before that, like, the last song that was in the actual, like, movie, not, like, credits, was Father and Son by Cat Stevens, and I absolutely love Cat Stevens. His music is amazing. I absolutely just admire his music. But it kind of ended on like a sad note, and I feel like Rocket Man is a sad song too, because he's talking about like missing his wife and his kids, but it's worth it because he's in space and he's doing this for everyone else, and he wonders if anyone misses him. And so maybe the next movie will include Star-Lord dying, because that seems like something that is possible. Not like I want it to happen. I would probably cry for 2 days straight. But I feel like if they did have Rocket Man in there, it would be for someone dying, someone very important, like Chris Pratt. Because honestly, it's like, why waste it on Drax? Actually, what if Rocket Raccoon dies? Because he's like the second main character. Sorry, it's quite uncomfortable. Anyway, he's like the second main character in there. Well, second lead male character. Okay, I'm kind of confusing myself now. So, yeah, I think that's all for right now. And I'm almost running out of space. I don't know if this is enough. I don't know if this is long enough to put on YouTube. Okay, well, I'll see you all in the next video. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, because that helps a lot. And if you agree with what I'm saying, then you can go ahead and share it to your friends, and you can subscribe to my channel for more of these. And you can suggest what you'd like me to like theorize about next, because this is like so much fun, you guys. So yeah, I'll see you all next time, and be sure to comment down below what you want me to do next in my videos. Bye!